I am JDWolf, and welcome to Mission 25 of my Impossible Ironman campaign. If you recall from last time, we encountered a UFO on the ground in India. We took collateral lockdown with the plasma sniper, Godfather with the laser sniper, Desperado, Fast Lane with Medikit and Arc Thrower, and Snake Eyes with laser sniper, to India for Operation Lazy Sentinel. And here we are landing in India.
HQ, this is Big Sky. We are in position and awaiting further orders.
Roger that, Big Sky. Strike one, you are green to deploy. Approach with extreme caution. Current enemy status at the site is unknown.
Well, the first thing we notice is that the UFO is right there, and we are in the corner of the map, so this is a big UFO. And there is the main entrance, at least for us, and so that's where we want to start. So the first thing I'm going to do is send Desperado on up.
This looks to be a supply ship of some kind, and the potential storage capacity is enormous. If the aliens are really attempting to bring in this much outside material, it can only mean they're ramping up the scale of the invasion.
Well, the aliens are ramping up. We're also ramping up the plasma. So it's always a race, an arms race in this game, to get to the plasma weapons, you know, in enough time to give the troopers a fighting chance when they're encountering the aliens. Alright, so this is our first move. We haven't encountered anyone. The sniper's in cover, and the front guys providing our overwatch. So I'm going to accelerate. The first thing I do is send Desperado up around the corner to be sure she doesn't activate anything. And then I'm going to try to get everyone, you know, around the door for our entry. Now, one thing we could try to do also is to send some people around to the side for that other entrance. But I would be worried about activating, you know, two groups of aliens at once or something like that. We hear them inside. Okay, so here we are outside of the door. We hear them either on the other side or right in that corner right there. And what I've done is arrayed everyone in front of the door. However, what I normally do is completely block the door, and here is why. We open the door.
Time to kick this sucker off.
There's the alien, and he comes toward us, comes out using the square that no one is occupying, and places himself right in the middle of our group. So this is a problem. Now, collateral does double damage against mechanical things like that, but I also know that if he starts shooting at that thing and kills it, it's going to explode and damage everyone in the vicinity. So before I have him start shooting, let's get these guys out of harm's way a little bit. So Fast Lane, I believe, is too close. So I'm going to send Fast Lane up around over there. Hopefully she can maintain her sight on the other alien inside, and she can. Okay, I also want to move Lockdown out. I know he's a sniper. I'm going to have to outfit him with a pistol, use his gunslinger. And I believe if I put him over there, he should be outside the radius. And I believe Desperado's outside the radius and should be okay. And I believe the other sniper is as well. So I'm going to go ahead and fire 10 points on one shot. And that takes one of his moves. Let's shoot again. And sure enough, 14 on that one. And I miscalculated. The explosion not only took out the cover, but Snake Eyes took 3 points of damage from that explosion. I don't know if it's because the cover exploding or what. He's got 85% right there, but he has no cover. So we either need to take both of them out right now. So I'm going to send him up into full cover just in case somebody else comes along. Keep him in cover. 90% to hit with the pistol. 3 points of damage. Okay. Now Sokolov, I'm going to have him use his pistol for 3 points as well, because he did move. So they both ended up moving. And then I have Fastlane shoot, and she takes out the wall. So now I actually remove the cover that I had him go up to, that I had Snake Eyes go up and get. So Godfather takes him out with 6, but he's got a double tap, so he shoots him again. And it's a hit. Now the only one who has not moved or fired is Desperado. And we only have 1 point left on this last guy. We have to take him out because we have a couple of snipers with no cover. So I equip the pistol, rapid fire 86%. Lay down. Alright. So we took out that group, but we did take 3 points of damage. Just because I misinterpreted the explosion radius. So we're going to fast forward here. This is a big ship, so it will lead to a long mission. So I'm going to put everyone inside the room. I don't want anyone coming along and coming up behind us and being activated behind us. And I'm going to set everyone up in front of this this next door, the big door. However, this time I want to be sure that we are completely blocking the entrance. There we go. We got 3 across. We got 2 snipers on each side. Now, just as we get our troopers in position, we hear aliens outside that door. So they're right outside the other door. Let's shift our attention. We're going to move him on the other side. I'm going to put lockdown on that side of that door. And Snake Eyes, no, instead Collateral. Let's move Collateral over there in case I want to shoot his rocket. Desperado with her gun right up there in front of the door. And then let's move Fastlane up behind her. And then let's put our last sniper, Snake Eyes, into some cover where he can hopefully see through the door. I'm thinking around the corners. I'm not quite sure. Finally decide right there. Hopefully he can see something. Alright, we're going to skip this turn.
I've got my eyes on.
And open the door on the next turn and see what we have trying to flank us. Okay, they're right outside the door.
Did you hear something?
Or off in the distance over there, but definitely right on the other side of this door. At some distance. So we open the door and there they are. 3 cute little sectoids. Haven't seen sectoids in a while. Alright, so they were congregating right outside the door. So we have 2 on the left, 1 on the right. We need to take the 1 on the right out so that nobody's flanking us. I anticipate taking everyone out in 1 turn, but if that doesn't happen for whatever reason, let's just be careful. Come over here. We flank all of them. Rapid fire on the closest one.
X-ray neutralized.
And he's gone. He can't take any plasma. Alright, now we only have the 2 on the left side, so they're all clustered together. So I'm going to have Collateral just shoot right where he's at, 70%.
Negative damage.
And it's a miss. So let's take a look at the rocket. If I fired the rocket, I don't want to lose the alloy and the allurium that I'm going to get from this ship. And these sectoids are not very strong. I could definitely shoot a rocket over there and take them both out. But it would also damage some stuff. I don't know. I debate about that for a little bit, and I don't know. I finally decided let's just go ahead and shoot again. We have plenty of people, 70%.
No longer a threat.
All right, 2 down, 1 to go. Fastlane should be able to do it, and that should be within the ring. You see how the ring is right there. She should be just inside of her range to shoot the arc thrower. 90%. Let's just take him home.
Let's Looks like you're coming home with us.
Okay, so he's down. Alright, so let's fast forward to the next encounter. We have some of our group out on the side. So we're coming around the corner there. We obviously are not seeing anyone. So we're going to go ahead and open the door. There's no one there. But I am familiar with this configuration of ship. I moved fast lane up over there to be completely blocked with the snipers behind. I may want to get some up on the roof. Some of the snipers up on the roof for better fields of fire and whatnot. But we're going to arrange ourselves right here. I would love for the aliens to come down this central corridor and be hit by our snipers. But now, as we slow down to real time, we hear them off to the right. So we need to shift our attention to the right. It would be nice if I could scare them into the central corridor. Or they go and they take cover in the central corridor. So first I'm going to send Desperado up around the corner here. She can't see very far, so I didn't send her up far enough. But I didn't want to overextend. So I want to send Lockdown up over there and get him in a position where he can add his firepower to the other three. And the half cover is treated as full. Good, he doesn't see anything. We don't want him to activate anything. And I'm going to send Snake Eyes on up beside him, but I decide better and choose Godfather.
Just as before, we're seeing a gradual progression in the development of the alien subjects. That heavy armor looks to be near impenetrable.
As if the first mutons weren't bad enough. Now they're covering them in armor plating.
So I did not realize that moving that sniper over there was going to actually reveal another group. Now here we are flanked. Desperado is flanked, but is not actually doing any flanking, right? Because she's like 2 squares away. But the chance to hit is so low with their new armor. And I don't really like a 49% chance to hit. The 15% to hit with the gun. We can use the rockets. And I would like to send Desperado on out, even though she would be completely exposed, flank him. And I didn't realize that I had not activated. I realized it and then forgot it, and then I accidentally moved her out. She's flanking him now, but she can't shoot. She had no running gun. It was on cooldown, and I did not activate the running gun. So now, I'm more desperate. Desperado could be in serious danger from that horrible mistake. That was a very, very bad mistake. So Snake Eyes, 1 miss, another miss. Sorry, so that's 2 misses in a row right there. And now we're in trouble. So even though he is not in cover, I'm going to have him suppress right from where he is. Maybe I should have moved him into cover and let him suppress. So I made a couple of mistakes there. I'm going to have him hunkered down. I'm going to have her, she's got a 15% chance to hit, so instead I'm going to move her right on up in his face. And the stun is 1%. That's not going to do any good. 48% to hit. Well, she does hit, so that makes me reconsider. Maybe I should have just had Desperado shoot from where she was, because now Desperado's completely exposed. 8 points of damage. She can't take more than a couple more of those. So it was a pretty bad mistake, and that's the end of the turn. So I have her shoot right from where she's at. Double shot. And taking him down. Because she did have him flanked. That is where I wanted to shoot from. I'm going to have Fastlane move up behind Desperado and do some healing.
Medkits fix everything. Calm down.
And now I'm worried that those 2 aliens, they know we're on the right side. They don't even know we're in the middle. And they're attracted to the danger. They're not running for cover. They're coming after us. They're being very aggressive. So, that's a problem. still, I want to concentrate on the middle, get everybody back to the middle. I'm going to put everyone in Overwatch and hope we can see them, and we cannot. One of them comes up around the corner and shoots Desperado in the face. 9 points, and there's the other one, yes. So there's the reaction shot from one of our snipers. And it's a miss.
That's a load of bull.
Okay, that's not good. But now, from where he's at, he has an angle, and Desperado can shoot Desperado. Thank goodness we healed her. Because without that, she might be dead at this point. Alright, we gotta start taking these guys out. This is ridiculous. 85% for the headshot. That's a hit with 14 points of damage. Very nice. Double tap. Let's do it again. 85%. And it's a miss. Alright, we need to take both of these guys out. Lockdown, our first shot with our plasma sniper.
X-ray neutralized.
Nice. He has double tap, but he has no target. There's collateral, Snake Eyes, nobody can see him. Desperado can see him. She's only got 1 hit point left. So definitely, if I had not run up with fast lane to heal her, she would be dead by now. So I'm looking, I'm going to go ahead and run and gun into cover. Whatever good it's going to do me. Hope I don't activate anyone behind me. And double shot at 71%. It's a hit for 13. And he's down. Okay, so we got the group down. Whew. That was close. That was very, very close. Stupid move to move Desperado out there without her being in run and gun. I was just not being as observant as I needed to. We're going to heal her up. Okay. At this point, let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit. I want to have everyone set up for the strategy to have the snipers covering the central corridor and have my 3 non-snipers traveling down the right side. That seems like that's going to work. I have had in the past guys moving down the central corridor and activating stuff. It's a little dangerous. I'm going to send Godfather on up, and now I'm going to send Snake Eyes up.
Hostiles spotted.
And he has an angle to activate. It looks like some heavy floaters. And there they are, just on the other side of the ship. So he activated them, but he can't see them. We can hear them. That's the direction they're moving in. So we need to be prepared. And I don't like the position Godfather is in. So I'm going to send him back down. Because I don't want the floaters to come up on around him and flank him. But I think better of it, or do I? What do we want to do? Let's just send him on down. Come on. Yeah, maybe into half cover so he can have a better field of fire down there. Alright, there we are. Now then. Snake Eyes has a good angle if any of them show up. He's got he's in half cover, which he treats as full. But he does not have his full turn as a sniper. He can't go on Overwatch with his sniper rifle because he just moved there. So I may need to have him hunker down. I don't want him to take a shot because he did take some damage. Desperado needs to reload, and we don't know where the floaters are going to end up coming from. I'm going to send her right there so she can see around that corner. And put her on Overwatch. Fast lane. Putting her on that side is a risk that we're looking. Oh, man.
Frequently, and with a much greater range of firepower. How are we going to combat something of that size?
We could probably spend years analyzing the inner workings of that thing.
So now that I activated it, I'm going to have fast lane run over here. I was putting her over there so that she could heal Desperado and hoping there was no aliens in there. It is mechanical. I'm going to send collateral on up into half cover right there. If it comes walking up that side, hopefully he'll be able to get a shot off. So we've activated 2 groups. We have floaters and we have that thing. And here it comes out the middle, and it's walking in the other direction, which is nice. Plasma sniper. How many hit points does that thing have? 30? There's 15 points of damage from sniper reaction. Plasma. Oh. And it sees us. We need to take this thing down right now. And they're healing it up by 3 there. And he's going to heal that up by 3 there. Okay, we have snipers trained on this thing. We need to take it out. If I could move collateral on up around, but I can't. Desperado could peek around the corner. Let's see if we can take him out with the snipers. Alright, we don't want the little guys. That's a little guy. Gotta be careful. Which one you target? 85%. That's a lot of hit points. That's the big guy. There you go. Let's take him out. 19 points of damage. Love the plasma sniper rifle. 100% chance to hit. Oh, wrong one. 85. There it is. Does 10 points of damage. Plus critical. Just like that. Basically 3 shots from the plasma. 1 reaction and 2 regular. Took it out. And now we just have the little guys and then that whole group of floaters. So let's have the snipers take that out. 1 shot there. Double tap on the other one. And there is a 1-turn cooldown for the double tap. It is not represented on screen as far as the cooldown goes, which is unfortunate. I wish it were, because that was confusing me for quite a while there. And I sent Fastlane back where I was having her in the first place. And let her heal Desperado with her last dosage from the med kit. Well, let's put collateral on this side. He'll be able to see on either side of that wall. Put him on Overwatch. Now we have Snake Eyes up top. Has not used his Overwatch. And Desperado on Overwatch as well. Alright, here comes one. And there's another. Okay, that one is enough for Snake Eyes to shoot at. 5 points of damage. And there it is. And it can see him. Oh, and it's a miss. That is good. Alright. We definitely need to take these guys out. 65%. I know he's flanked, but if I move him, he won't be able to fire with his sniper rifle. 13 points on that one. And he can't double tap because he already did his double tap last turn. Alright. Headshot here. Alright. Take him out. Yes, there we go. Okay, so we have 1 floater remaining that we can see and 1 hiding. Lockdown 65% for 3 points of damage. I'm going to go ahead and use the plasma. Just in case the pistol did 2 points of damage, I did not want to take that chance. Alright, and our guys are just too far away from this last floater to be of any help at all. And I don't like the way our snipers can be flanked by that last floater. But it was a necessary risk to allow us to take that guy out. So I'm looking around where I can put collateral, and I'm not seeing anywhere that he can move in 1 turn, have cover, be closer, and you know, be able to shoot, you know, be able to have Overwatch. So I decide I'm going to let the snipers take care of this last guy, and while we move forward. Alright, he flashed through our vision right over there, so he is over there. And so I'm going to take, I don't really want to go up there with Godfather. It would be nice if I could go up there, but I don't have skeleton suit or archangel armor to get up there. And finally I decided let's go ahead and move him over here. It's around the corner. He's in full cover, even though he treats half cover as full cover. And lockdown. Let's do the same thing for lockdown. Let's move him into full cover back over here. Now our sniper up top should be able to spot him for us. And I'm going to send Desperado run and gun up in and amongst our two snipers back over here. And then some support just in case. You never know what's going to happen, so it's just in case. Now Snake Eyes, even though he can see really well up there, he is also vulnerable up there because he keeps getting shot at. So I'm going to move him down. So now I'm kind of forcing him to come to us and fight us on our terms, which is the way I like to do it. Fast lane, I look at different areas I could move her. I'm just going to move her right there. And I'm going to leave collateral covering the other side.
I feel, Commander.
And I like our position right here. So I'm going to overwatch right there. Now we do hear something coming from that direction we're going to have to deal with. But there is our floater, heavy floater.
They're falling back.
Alright, he decides to sprint over there instead of shooting, which is good. 100% for Godfather. Hit for 10. Does he have double tap? Yes, he does. Let's have him 100% chance.
He's down.
And just like that, he's gone. So I took all those precautions. It wasn't a big deal. Let's go ahead and move fast forward. We know the aliens are over there, and I need to reposition everyone. And let's move on up forward. Put the snipers back in the center alleyway. It hasn't really served me great. Served me a little bit. And we need to move him over there and reload. All right. Now, as far as our non-snipers go, I need to move them up. This other group is either in that last compartment or is on the other side of all the compartments. I want Godfather up over there at the base of the ladder. I'm going to send him up next time. But I decided to make better of it. I think he can see from there. I'm going to put the plasma up top because it does so much damage. And then either the laser snipers on either side of that alleyway. So moving to normal speed. We can hear them right on the other side over there. We need to go up. Okay, they're not in that compartment. I'm going to send collateral on up right there. Oh, and he can see them just enough to activate them. Now I know in moving that way, I'm breaking my rules of moving everyone in each other's footsteps. I did move Desperado, who did not activate anything. Then I moved Collateral, who did activate something. And that's something I should not be doing. I do know that Collateral has the ability to run and gun, which is going to help. So I'm looking to see would it be better for me to send a battle scanner out there, send Fastlane up around the corner. I decided to send Fastlane as a spotter around the corner there. The way these guys are around the corner over there, I could run and gun right up into him, but then he's got a couple of pals that I don't know exactly where they are. So discretion is the better part of valor. So let's pull back and make them come to us and fight us on our terms. The problem with that is that I can't get any good cover down in that middle compartment in one move. I can send Collateral that far, I can send Desperado that far, and that's it. But I decided that let's go ahead and run and gun into that area so that I can overwatch from that position, even though I'm completely exposed. And you know, if he comes around that corner, he is just going to hit the corner and stop, and I'm not going to be able to fire at him. So I know I'm vulnerable. I'm just hoping actually that he does not come around the corner this turn. Now, as far as everyone else, we have activated the group. I want as much overwatch as possible. There are different ways that I can move them, but my best move right here is to just put everyone on overwatch. and wait and see what happens. Hopefully a couple of them will come down the central corridor and try to flank us. Try to flank our non-snipers. Okay. Now that alien moved. Is he activated? I don't have anyone that could actually see him, but it showed him to me. So I don't know if that means he's activated or not. We have to be really careful. I do have Fastlane up there spotting, and wherever they move to, they didn't reveal themselves to her. All right, Desperado. So they didn't come around this corner, which is good. I'm going to put Desperado on that side of the debris over there. Well, it's not debris, it's stasis chambers or something like that. And I'm going to have collateral sprint into half cover, or maybe full cover, right over there.
Roger.
And I want my snipers on Overwatch. They have to come to us eventually. Well, they don't have to, but it would be nice. Yeah, I'm assuming they will. That's the hope. Okay, so they're in that direction. One group is in that direction. There is the disc. I get 4 reaction shots. One is a miss.
Out of the game.
Oh, and the snipers melt the disc.
I think I heard something.
Nice. And the little guys are like, what is going on? Where'd our disc go? Alright, so he comes running up. Fastlane can see him. Fastlane is spotting for all this, so she is vulnerable up front. But that's okay, she's spotting for the snipers. Alright. So we took out the disc on the reaction shot. So that is nice. Now we're gonna shoot the big guy with the plasma. 1. Alright, double tap. Yes. And we have 2 more targets we can shoot. Let's shoot the... is that 100%? Let's shoot the low guy, just in case he's got cover if anybody up closer needs to shoot him. Alright. So, lockdown moves, and 2 aliens go down. So if you recall when we started this whole game, on mission 1, it took 2 of our soldiers to take out 1 of their guys. Now it's taking 1 of our guys to take out 2 of them. So the tables have turned a little bit. And the game has become quite a bit more normal on impossible difficulty. Once you get over the hurdle of the beginning levels, the ending levels, yes, they're patrolling more. Yes, they have a lot more hit points than they do in Classic. But it's just more of the same. Okay, slowing down to regular time. I know I have 1 or 2 of these guys up here. I'm going to send Desperado on up to scout. And sure enough, she drains his reaction shot. He was in Overwatch, but he's not even in cover on Overwatch. So I don't know what their strategy is. Lockdown, headshot, 100% to hit. Well, he is in cover from the side, thinking we're coming from the side, but that's not where we're coming from. Alright, so we take him down, and I believe that's the last one. Okay, so let's fast forward to our next encounter. I'll pull Desperado on back. We're overwatching. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if that's the last one or not. So I decided to start moving them on up. We need to be really careful. And I do hear something straight ahead. Regardless, I hear something straight ahead. So, again, Desperado on up scouting, and there's a door. So maybe we did take them all out. So, I'm having Lockdown move up across the roof. The snipers continuing to monitor. They can see as far as the squad can see, but I don't want them to get too separated. I have had an incident before where having the sniper catch up to the crew, there were aliens in the middle. And they took out the sniper. They killed him. So that was a bad experience. I learned from that experience not to let the snipers get too far behind if you're ever planning on having them catch up. So I'm going to array everyone across in front of the door. And let's slow down to real time. Okay, aliens. Okay, they're off over there, off to the right on the other side of the door. So let's go ahead and open it. And we can see an alien, and we hear them in that direction, but we see them over there. And those are the two captains. Alright. Now, like I was saying before, it takes one guy to take out two of these guys, so I think Godfather, he's got a good shot at both of these guys. He doesn't even need squad sight for this. And 85% chance to hit on either one of those. So, let's go ahead and see what we can do. First one, and he's down. Double tap. Let's take out the other one. 85%, and he's down. Alright, good deal. Now, we have 5 other guys left. Normally, at this point, you skip the turn and wait and see what happens. But I don't want to skip the turn with everyone in the doorway. I don't want to pull them back out of the doorway. We haven't activated any other groups. And we do have all 5 of our 6 soldiers able to move. So I'm going to move them into the room. And I'm going to spread them out. And now, at this point, I'm hoping I don't activate anything. But they have only moved one of their moves. If somebody sees something, hopefully everybody will be able to see it and they can shoot it. Alright, so since that didn't happen, this should be pretty safe. I'm going to move Snake Eyes up right there. And I'm going to keep the other 2 snipers in the doorway where they are. Of course, one of them's already shot. I don't have a choice on that. This turn, I'm going to put everyone on Overwatch, except for Snake Eyes. Let's have him... I'm going to have him throw a battle scanner way out there, just in case.
Incoming signal from battle scanner.
And now I can see, okay, that is the edge of the map, and no, there's nothing out there. Alright. Oh, and there is the last guy. That is the last guy from that group that we had activated before. And I thought we hadn't seen him. So right where I put Desperado, a miss, a hit, an Intimidate. He's got 4 hit points left. And he does intimidate Desperado. So in her panic, thankfully, she can see him, she shoots him, and that's accomplished. Alright, 23 aliens killed. No operatives lost. We took 3 points of damage to the sniper from the explosion, but moving Desperado on out there with no cover, and she just took it took her down to 1 hit point. And if it wouldn't have been for the healing, she'd be dead. So, yes, it's impossible difficulty. I mean, it's still impossible difficulty. She's gravely wounded, even with all of our abilities.
Another live capture? Please give my thanks to the main commander. I know it can't be an easy task trying to bring them in alive. You can trust that the research team will make it worth the trouble.
What I was saying was, with all that preparation, all that weaponry, you make a mistake and it's going to make you pay. 136 Allurium, we really needed that. We had an Allurium problem. Now we don't have an alloy problem at all. We have 356 alloy. That's great. So we're going to come in here. Plasma snipers, I want 2 of those. So now all 3 snipers will be able to have plasma. Now the Archangel armor, I do need the Allurium for that, which is awesome. It costs 171. I don't want to go crazy on this. They do have Carapace armor. The Archangel armor is nice, but I haven't had a huge difficulty getting them to be able to get line of sight on the aliens. Alright, so I'm going to sell the easy stuff. And that's not 171. Let's check again. And we would need 171 times 3 to get all the guys up. And it is September 20th. So let's go ahead and wait and see. Maybe we don't even have a mission this month. We're looking for heavy plasma coming up. And then the council report. So let's move forward, see if we can get the heavy plasma.
We have a secure transmission coming in from the council.
And we have
commander.
a situation. Target extraction in Australia for 123 credits. Panic reduction in 2 engineers. So we'll take it.
We are confident that you'll handle this matter with discretion.
Okay, our situation is that Desperado is still 2 days into the hospital. We have our backup assault Zilch, Captain Martin. Zilch. And we're going to outfit him with her equipment. Titan armor, plasma rifle, and scope. And I decide that Archangel armor is really not going to help us on this target extraction. So we're going to take Snake Eyes, Fastlane, Godfather, Lockdown, Collateral, and Zilch. First, let's not forget the plasma rifles. Put those on our snipers. Okay, now we're looking good. All right, Snake Eyes with the plasma rifle, so he's good. Fastlane with the support in the med kit, we might want to capture somebody. Godfather, plasma sniper. Lockdown with plasma sniper. Collateral with his just laser, and then Zilch, he's fully outfitted to replace Desperado. And away we go to Australia, across the Indian Ocean from our base in Africa, all the way over there to Sydney, Australia, for Operation Burning Jester. So I hope you'll join me for that mission. Until then, stay safe.